Urgent, Day Bears fan! Look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest your team news, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Tyler Warren sure acts certain the Bears would draft him. The Chicago Bears have an open window to do pretty much whatever they want with the 10th overall pick. This comes courtesy of their aggressive approach in free agency to shore up the offensive and defensive lines. Almost any position is in play, save for quarterback. One name that has garnered plenty of buzz in recent weeks is Tyler Warren. The Penn State tight end had a terrific 2024 season, eclipsing 1,200 receiving yards. Many see him as one of this class's 4 or 5 best prospects. Would the Bears actually take him if he's on the board? Warren certainly seems to think so. Tony. Pauline of Sportskeeda caught up on some details during the Penn State Pro Day. From what he's gathered, the tight end plans to only work out privately for a select few teams. Those teams go from the 7th pick to the 14th pick in the first round. Warren was likely fed information that this is the likely window he goes in. The Colts are the floor since they have a glaring need at the position, so his goal is to convince the Jets and Bears he's worth the risk. Tyler Warren is a beast, but is he necessary? The Bears are caught in a conundrum. They don't have a pressing need at tight end. Cole Kmet is a good player. He's proven it multiple times over the past few years. His regression last season had less to do with his ability and was more about an incoherent offense not getting him the ball. Head coach Ben Johnson features the tight end plenty. Kmet should have plenty of targets. That makes you wonder if Tyler Warren is too much of a luxury. They always say to take the best player and figure out the rest later. Competent coaches should be able to craft a scheme that can utilize 2 capable tight ends. After all, it's been used to great effectiveness before. The New England Patriots were unstoppable with Rob Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez. The San Francisco 49ers feasted with Vernon Davis and Delaney Walker. Why more offenses don't do it these days is uncertain. Either way, Warren has the capability to become a game-breaking weapon. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest, the monsters of the Midway News to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. Chicago Bears sneakiest. 2025 NFL free agency signing Bears bring in Grady Jarrett, and the former Falcon could pay dividends. The Chicago Bears have been one of the most active teams since the end of the 2024 NFL season. The biggest move was the hiring of Ben Johnson as head coach. He was the architect of the Detroit Lions offense, a unit that was largely unstoppable for the majority of the season. Since the Bears' offense was often confused during the 2024 season, the hiring of Johnson appears to be a major improvement. An assessment of Chicago's offensive problems last season also revealed major weaknesses on the offensive line. No matter how much of an accomplished strategist Johnson is, he won't be able to work his magic unless the Bears get sufficient blocking up front. Since the Bears are counting on second-year quarterback Caleb Williams to step up dramatically in the upcoming season, General Manager Ryan Poles made 2 huge moves in trading for Chiefs offensive guard Joe Thuney and signing Rams offensive guard Jonah Jackson. These were hardly sneaky moves. They were much-needed developments that should give the Bears a chance to be an improved offensive team. However, the Bears made a couple of additional moves in free agency, signing defensive tackle Grady Jarrett from the Atlanta Falcons and edge rusher Dayo Odeyingbo from the Indianapolis Colts. Odeyingbo was a second-round choice out of Vanderbilt in 2021, and he had his best season in 2023 when he recorded 0 sacks. He has a chance to become a double-digit sack specialist with the Bears. He has a chance to become a star with Chicago. Jarrett's signing represents a truly sneaky move for the Bears. Jarrett is not a star at this point in his career, but he can become a difference maker. Jarrett will be 32 years old by the time the 2025 season gets underway, and he is far from an imposing presence because he checks in at 60 and 288 pounds. In an era when defensive tackles are often 310 pounds or more, Jarrett is a smaller man who is not going to intimidate many interior offensive linemen. However, he has plenty of strength and quickness for his size, and he can attack the gaps and get penetration. Jarrett is a 2-time Pro Bowler who has had as many as 5 sacks during his first Pro Bowl season in 2019. He also had 0 sacks in the 2022 season. Johnson coached against Jarrett during his time with the Lions, and he was very impressed with his consistency and the way he prepared to play. The first thing he'll say about Grady is this is a guy for a number of years now that's played at a fantastically high level, Johnson said, per The Athletic. This guy is outstanding. You feel his presence. Has a guy you have to game plan for when you go against him. He's relentless and he's passionate about what he does. Just talking to him today gave me goosebumps because this guy loves football and he's going to bring that element to the team. Jarrett is motivated to demonstrate that he is still an impact player. Jarrett was released by the Falcons in the days leading up to free agency. He had been drafted by his hometown team in 2015, and he spent 10 years with the Dirty Birds. He knows the feeling of rejection, but he also knows what it is to be wanted and paid well by a new team. Jarrett signed a 3-year, $5 million contract. With the Bears, he is thrilled to have a chance to continue his career with the Bears. I'm focused on the next thing, and my next thing is here, he said at his opening press conference. I would be robbing Chicago coaches, players, fans if I was up here worried about how Atlanta made me feel, and so even to give that energy to say, I'm going to get back at Atlanta. We don't even play Atlanta this year, so whatever they're doing ain't got nothing to do with me. So all my energy, all my focus is right here in Chicago, and that's where it's going and that's where it's going to be. That kind of approach should help Jarrett focus in on having a season that allows him to be more than sneaky. Good for the Bears. And now, Da Bears fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for Da Bears. I'll be back any moment with more. The Monsters of the Midway.
News